Harine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. We continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 21. We have been reading the excellent qualities of Rantidev, so tolerant, seeing everyone on the equal level, not caring for his own thirst and hunger, wanting to share everything that he has. So reading on, Tat prasanganubhavena
तत्प्रसङ्गानुभावेन
Ranti Devanuvartinaha
रन्ति
देवानुवर्तिन
देवानुवर्तिनः
Abhavan Yogina Sarve
अभवन् योगिनः
योगिनः सर्वे
Narayana Parayanaha.
नारायण प्ररायणः.
Translation and purport by Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. All those who followed the principles of King Rantidev were totally favored by his mercy and became pure devotees, attached to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Narayan. Thus they all became the best of yogis. The best of yogis or mystics are the devotees, as confirmed by the Lord himself in Bhagavad Gita 6.47. Yoginamapi sarvesham madgatenantaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam same yukta tamo mataha. Of all yogis, he who always abides in me with great faith, worshipping me in transcendental loving service, is most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. So Krishna is telling us in Bhagavad Gita who is the highest yogi, and he's saying the devotee is the highest yogi. The best yogi is he who constantly thinks of the Supreme Personality of Godhead within the core of the heart. Man mana bhava mad bhakto. Krishna says, always think of me. And Krishna is saying one who always thinks of him is the best yogi, highest yogi. Because Rantidev was the king, the chief executive in the state, all the residents of the state became devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayan, by the king's transcendental association. So the king was a pure devotee. And because the king is a pure devotee, his citizens have also become pure devotees. So this is the influence of a pure devotee. If there is one pure devotee, his association can create hundreds and thousands of pure devotees. You know, like we hear the story Srinivas Acharya. He had set out with Narottam Das Thakur and Shyamnanda Prabhu with the books, the Goswami books. From Vrindavan, he was bringing them to Bengal. On the way, they got stolen by this king. And then Srinivas Acharya, somehow he reached the palace, and every day he was speaking the Bhagavatam to the king. And the king became a devotee. And the king told him, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know what treasure there was, but these books looks really, really special. Yeah. And of course, he gave the books back. The king became a devotee, his family became devotees, and his citizens became devotees also. So by the association of Srinivas Acharya, they all became devotees. So if there's one pure devotee, his association can create hundreds and thousands of pure devotees. You can see in the case of Srila Prabhupada, yeah. Wherever he went, whoever he came in touch with, became devotees. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has said that a Vaishnava is meritorious in proportion to the number of devotees he has created. A Vaishnava becomes superior not simply by jugglery of words, but the number of devotees he has created for the Lord. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying this, that who is a Vaishnava? That how many devotees has he created? Become superior rather. Vaishnava, of course, some of them may be Vachan and Nandi, but we are coming from Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya wanted everyone to become preachers, tell everyone about Krishna. Here the word Ranti Devanu Vartina indicates that Ranti Dev's officers, friends, relatives and subjects all became first-class Vaishnavas by his association. In other words, Ranti Dev is confirmed herein to be a first-class devotee or Mahabhagavat. Mahat Sevam Dwaram Ahur Vimukte. One should render service to such Mahatmas, for then one will automatically achieve the goal of liberation. Any Any example you all remember? Rendering service to Mahatmas and then automatically one becomes a devotee.
Narad Muni, a
Narad
little.
Muni, yeah, that's right. Narad Muni served the Mahatmas, he became a devotee. Here Rantidev is a Mahatma, his subjects become devotees. So this Maharaj Rishabdev tells his sons in 5th canto, Mahat Sevam Dwaram Ahur Vimukte. That render service to the Mahatmas to get liberation. Srila Narottam Das Thakur has also said, Chariya Vaishnav Seva Nistar Paye Chekeba. One cannot be liberated by his own effort, but if one becomes subordinate to a pure Vaishnav, the door to liberation is open. So Narottam Das Thakur is also saying this. And, if one actually wants liberation, then one has to serve the Vaishnav, a pure Vaishnav. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, we are reading every day. So regularly reading Bhagavatam and serving the devotee Bhagavat, serving a pure devotee. Service to a pure devotee is very, very powerful. Can give one liberation. Any comments, question? Okay. Gargachinis tato gargya.
Gargachinistato gargya.
Shatrad Brahma hi avartata.
Kshatrad Brahma hi avartata.
Duritakshayo Mahaviryat.
Duritakshayo Mahaviryat.
Tasya trayarunihi kavihe.
Tasya trayayarunihi kavihi.
Pushkara Pushkararunir iti atra.
Pushkararunihi iti atra.
Ye brahmana gatim gataha.
Ye brahmana gatim gataha.
Brahatshatrasya putro bhut.
Brahashatrasya putro bhut.
Dasti yadastinapuram.
Dasti yatta Hastinapuram.
From Garga came a son named Shini, and his son was Gargya. Although Gargya was a Kshatriya, there came from him a generation of Brahmanas. From Mahavirya came a son named Duritakshaya, whose sons were Trayaruni, Kavi, and Pushkararuni. Although the sons of Duritakshaya took birth in a dynasty of Kshatriyas, they too attained the position of Brahmanas. Brahatshattra had a son named Hasti, who established the city of Hastinapur, now New Delhi. So New Delhi was previously called Hastinapur. We hear in Mahabharat, Hastinapur, right? That's where they were living, the Kauravas. So this Hastinapur was established by a king
Hasti.
called Hasti. Hasti. And we can see in this verse that we are hearing the line of Kshatriyas, but there's Brahmanas also being born here. Generation of Brahmanas means not only one, but so many Brahmanas. And then again, yeah, Duriktaksha, they became Brahmanas. Okay. Ajamidho Dvimidhascha
Ajamedho Dunidas
Vimidascha
Purumidhascha Hastinaha
Purum Icha
Vidascha
Hastinaha
Hastinaha
Ajamidhasya Vamshayasyu
Ajamidasya Vamsha
Priyamedadayodvichaha.
Priyam
Priya Medadayo Dvijaha
From King Hasti came three sons named Ajamid, Dvimid, and Purumid. The descendants of Ajamidha, headed by Priyamedha, all achieved the position of Brahmanas. So he has three sons. One of the sons, Ajamidha, all his children, descendants, became Brahmanas. This verse gives evidence confirming the statement of Bhagavad Gita that the orders of society, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra, are calculated in terms of qualities and activities. Guna Karma Vibhagasaha. All the descendants of Ajamid, who was a Kshatriya, became Brahmanas. This was certainly because of their qualities and activities. Similarly, sometimes the sons of Brahmanas or Kshatriyas become Vaishyas. Brahmana Vaishyatam Gataha. When a Kshatriya or Brahmana adopts the occupation or duty of a Vaishya, Shri Go Rakshya Vani Chyam, he is certainly counted as a Vaishya. So Kshatriya, Prabhupada is explaining, we can see that it is not by birth, but by qualities, because some of them becoming Brahmanas, some of them become Vaishyas. On the other hand, if one is born a Vaishya by his activities, he can become a Brahmana. This is confirmed by Narad Muni. Yasya yal lakshanam proktam. The members of the Varanas or social orders, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra, must be ascertained by their symptoms, not by birth. Birth is immaterial, quality is essential. So Narad Muni is saying that even how to become a Brahmana is not only simply taking birth in Brahman family, but anyone who has qualities of a Brahmana is a Brahmana. So all these Varnas, they are based on the qualities that one has. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Ajamidhat brahadishus.
Ajamedad Brahadishu
Tasya putro brahadanuhu.
Tasya Putro Brahad Anuhu
Brahad kayas tatastasya.
Brahad Kayastatah
Putra asit jayadratha.
Putra Asit Jayadratha
From Ajamid came a son named Brahadishu. From Brahadishu came a son named Brahadhanu. From Brahadhanu, a son named Brahadkaya. And from Brahadkaya, a son named Jayadrat.
Shilpa ji, is he the same Jayadrat?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. So we'll just
Sure.
because,
Yeah.
like it's very difficult to kill him, right? and he was born from
Yeah.
the two combining bodies, and the same Jayadratha whom he
No,
killed,
that
right?
was two combined bodies was Jarasan.
Yeah, Jarasandh. Yeah.
Okay, so Jayadratha
That was
also I have heard.
Jed
Jayadratha also
Jedrat
I've heard as well.
was the son, he was the son-in-law, right?
Yeah,
Of
son-in-law.
Duryodhan or someone. No,
Duryodhana,
I
yeah.
forget whose son-in-law is he.
So
Or
could be.
he's
We don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, okay. So let's just read. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tatsuto Vishadastasya
Tatsuto
Tatsuto
Vishwasya
Vitastasya
Yena Jit Samajayata
Tena
Chit
Samajayata
Samjayata
Ruchirashvodrtha Hanuhu
Ruchi
Rashotra Tanoho
Kashyo Vatsash
What's
Vatsashchas
what's
Vatsasya cha Vatsasya cha
Vatsashchatatsutaha.
Kashyo
Kashyo Vatasya Sutaha
The son of Jayadrat was Vishad, and his son was Sienajit. The sons of Sienajit were Ruchirashva, Dridadhanu, Kashya, and Vatsa. So I'm not sure if the same Jayadrat that we hear in Mahabharata, if his sons were these Vishad, and then because his dynasty is being set here.
Okay.
Ruchirashva Sutaparaha.
Ruchi Rashmi
Raswasutara
Prithusenastatatmajaha.
Prithu Sena
Sena Tadatmakaha
Parasya Tanayo Nipas.
Paras
Parashyatanayodipas
Tasya Putra Shatam Tva Abhut.
Tasya
Tasya
Putra Satam Tva Abhut
The son of Ruchi Rashva was Para, and the sons of Para were Prithusena and Nipa. Nipa had 100 sons. Sa Kritvayam Shuka Kanyayam
Shakrit
Sakritim Shuka Kanyayam
Brahma Datam Ajijana
Brahma
Brahmatatmam Ajitana
Yogi Sagavi Bharyayam
Yogi
Yogi Sagavi Bharyayam
Vishvakshenam Adhatsutam.
Vishwaksena
Vishwasena Adhasutam
King Nipa got a son named Brahadmata through the womb of his wife Krithvi, who was the daughter of Shuka. And Brahmadatta, who was a great yogi, begot a son named Vishwaksena through the womb of his wife Saraswati. The Shuka mentioned here is different from the Shukadev Goswami who spoke Srimad Bhagavatam. Shukadev Goswami, the son of Vyasadev, is described in great detail in the Brahma Vaivarta Purana. So here Prabhupada is clarifying because there is a name Shuka here mentioned. So Prabhupada is saying this is not Sukadev Goswami who's speaking Bhagavatam, who's the son of Vyasadev. This is a different Sukha. So in Brahma Vaivarta Puran is described about Sukadev Goswami in detail. Prabhupada is saying there it is said that Vyasadev maintained the daughter of Jabali as his wife. So his wife's father's name is Jabali, Vyasadev's wife. And that after they performed penances together for many years, he placed his seed in a womb. The child remained in the womb of his mother for 12 years. And when the father asked the son to come out, the son replied that he would not come out unless he were completely liberated from the influence of Maya. So the child is in the mother's womb for 12 years. To 12 years. Long time, huh? 9 months already, we feel. Oh, 12 years. Okay. Anyway, the son didn't want to come out. He said, only if I'm fully liberated, I'm going to come out. Vyasadeva then assured the child that he would not be influenced by Maya. But the child did not believe his father, for the father was still attached to his wife and children. Vyasadeva then went to Dwarka and informed the personality of Godhead about his problem. And the personality of Godhead, at Vyasadev's request, went to Vyasadev's cottage, where he assured the child in the womb that he would not be influenced by Maya. So then the child is not listening to Vyasadeva, not believing him. So then Vyasadeva has gone to Krishna in Dwarka and told him, you come please and talk to my son. And then Krishna has come and is telling him, okay, you won't be influenced by Maya. Thus assured, the child came out, but he immediately went away as Parivrajikacharya. When the father, very much aggrieved, began to follow his saintly boy, Sukadeva Goswami, the boy created a duplicate Sukadev, who later entered family life. Therefore, the Sukanya, or daughter of Sukadev, mentioned in this verse, is the daughter of the duplicate or imitation Sukadev. The original Sukadev was a lifelong brahmachari. Okay. So the speaker of Bhagavatam, Sukadev Goswami, he created a duplicate Sukadev. And that duplicate Sukadev became a family man, married, had children. And that duplicate Sukha's daughter is mentioned here. That Krithvi. Krithvi was her name.
Sukanya. Sukanya was the daughter of duplicate Sukadev.
Through the womb of his wife Krithvi, who was the daughter of so Sukanya means daughter of Sukha also, and her name is also Krithvi.
Oh.
Just here.
No, womb of his wife.
No. Can you go little up? Yeah, this is wife. Yeah.
Krithvi is the wife.
Wife,
Okay.
yeah.
In Hindi it is written Shukha ki
Krithvi is the
putri.
wife of Brahmadatta. Krithvi is the daughter of Shuka. Krithvi, who was the daughter of Shuka, is the wife of Brahmadatta.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
So Sukanya, what's
is Krithvi.
Krithvi? Same, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that to say Shuka, right? Because that S.
Shuka. Yeah, Shukadev.
Actually, we must not say Sukadev. I think it's Shukadev. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Shuka. Yeah, we always sing Sukadev Goswami.
No, because I heard some lecture also, na? And then even that person mentioned that Shukadev, not Sukadev. Like,
No, we say Shuk only because we know that Shuk is the Tota, na?
Parrot, yeah.
So we say Shuk only, never Suk. We
But
don't say
we all usually, at least me, when I say, oh, speaker of Bhagavatam, I
Sukadev,
always
yeah.
say Sukadev.
Me too, Sukadev.
Sukadev,
But we have used that way. And we have made it that way, like how we have made Dushmant, Dushyant.
Yeah, Dushyant. We heard Dushyant, but here everywhere Dushmant.
So now people will say we have heard Sukhadev Goswami, but he's not Sukhadev Goswami.
It's Shukadev.
Shuka, yeah.
Also another story, right? Where the child is put also in the womb for many years. Was it
12 years,
Parikshit
yeah.
Maharaj or somebody?
Who?
Someone was there for long also.
The same Sukadev Goswami. He was in the womb of his mother. More than 12 years.
Okay.
And also the Hiranya Kashyapa and Hiranyaksh.
Yeah. Yes,
Grandma.
yes, correct,
But
correct.
they are not so long, right?
Not even long also.
They were also very long.
Very
Long?
long. Yes.
Yeah, 100
100
years or something,
100
I
years.
think.
100
It's
years?
100
That
years.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Because
Yeah,
mother
God.
it's
and
it
very,
the
has
Titi's
created
womb.
the
Yes.
darkness. It
yeah,
has created the darkness around, and
Darkness.
the omens
Yes.
were there. Yeah, there were so many
Correct,
omens.
correct. Yeah. Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Because they were
can't forget.
Rakshas, yeah. Demons.
Mm.
So, right.
I just want to read the Hindi part. Can I just read? Just
Mm.
to
Please.
make it more
Yeah,
clear, just the translation.
sure, sure.
शुक्र की पुत्री अर्थात नीप की पत्नी कृत्वी के गर्भ से राजा नीप को ब्रह्मदत्त नाम का पुत्र प्राप्त हुआ। ब्रह्मदत्त महान योगी था, उसकी पत्नी सरस्वती के गर्भ से विश्वक्सेन नाम का पुत्र उत्पन्न हुआ। सो शुक्स डॉटर एंड किंग नीप्स वाइफ इज कृत्वी,
Yes, that's
and the
right.
Krithvi is same as Sukanya.
Daughter.
Yeah,
Yes,
the daughter, right?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
that's right. And her son's name is Brahmadat.
Brahmadatta.
So Brahmadat is the grandson of the duplicate Shukra. Yeah, that's what we read,
Yeah.
Brahmadatta. And Brahmadatta, he was a yogi. He's a yogi. And then from him, he is getting a
Vishnu.
son, Vishwaksen. Yeah. Okay. We'll stop here.
Yeah.
Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.